if your seat is pretty tight this morning, just elevate your hips, use a block, a pillow, whatever you have handy around you. And then just wiggle yourself around in your seat. Make some big circles, moving the shoulders around the hips. We've got 30 minutes, so we'll just get into it and get moving. And then change the direction of your circles. And then come all the way into the center here in your circle. And take an inhale, open the arms wide, lift and reach all the way up overhead. Exhale, bring the palms of the hands all the way back down into the heart. Inhale, a big open circle, reaching up to the sky. Exhale, bringing the palms of the hands together down in front of the heart. Inhale, wide arms, reach and lift high. Feel the length in the sides of the body. Exhale, bring the palms of the hands back to center. Inhale, opening up the arms wide. And as you exhale, hook yourself over the chest, catch the shoulders. And then from here, begin to round the spine. Feel as if you're pulling those shoulder blades apart as you round the spine. And from here, keep that sensation of stretching the shoulders apart and take a little twist of the right shoulder up towards the right ceiling. The right ceiling up towards the ceiling. And then come back through center, feeling that stretch across the shoulder blades, and then lift and twist the left shoulder up towards the ceiling. Beautiful. Come all the way back through center, opening up the arms wide, full breath here. And then exhale, cross the arms in the opposite direction to how you just had them. Catch the shoulders, and then begin to round the spine and feel once again as if you're pulling your shoulder blades apart. And once you've got the cross, take an inhale, tip the right shoulder up towards the ceiling. Come back through center and tip the left shoulder up towards the ceiling. Come all the way back through center, opening up the arms wide, full breath here. Exhale, tip over to the right. Reach the left arm alongside your ear. Bend into the right elbow if you can to deepen the stretch. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, cactus the left arm. Drawing the left elbow towards your left rib. And then reach the left arm all the way overhead, finding a little bit extra length. And then draw the left elbow towards the left rib and reach the left arm long overhead. Bending into the left elbow, draw it through cactus towards the left rib, and then reach the left hand all the way overhead. And then from here, bring the left hand just down beside the right as you fold over your right thigh. As you come into this folded twist, push your left seat back down towards the ground. And then beginning as you inhale to lift the left arm all the way overhead. Come back through center. Give the shoulders a roll if they need it. And take an inhale, open up the arms wide. Exhale, lean onto the left. Begin to walk the left hand out a little further if you can. Maybe you're bending into the elbow to deepen your side stretch. Take a breath. And exhale, cactus through the right arm as you draw it towards your right ribs. And then reach the right arm all the way over your right ear. Bend and through the right elbow, draw it down into your ribs. And then reach the right arm all the way overhead. Bend and through the right elbow, draw it in towards the ribs. And reach and stretch the right arm all the way alongside your right ear. And then placing the right hand down beside the left as you come into this twisted forward fold. Push your right seat down into the ground. Breathe into the twist, into the stretch. And then bring the right arm all the way back alongside the right ear. And sit all the way back through center. Giving the shoulders a roll, rock into tabletop. And from tabletop, just taking a moment here to circle around the wrists, to maybe begin to move the hands around on the mat so you're shifting your weight side to side, You might turn the fingertips around to face the knees and just rock gently forwards and backwards. Just stretch the insides of the wrists. You might do one hand at a time, or even take it at both hands. And then bringing it all the way back through center. Taking the inhale through a round of cat-cow, dip the belly, lifting head and hips. Exhale, round it out through the spine. Inhale to find your cow. Exhale, find your cat. Inhale in through cow. Exhale through cat. Bringing it all the way back through center. Take a twist. Right shoulder towards right hip. Left shoulder towards left hip. Take it to the right. Taking it over to the left. Come all the way back through center. Taking an inhale, lift the right arm all the way up to the ceiling. And as you exhale, come through to the left without dipping the shoulder, just find the twist. Inhale, right arm reaches high. Exhale, thread the right arm left. Inhale, right arm reaches high. Exhale, thread the right arm all the way through this time, bringing the right shoulder chikundia down to the floor. Taking your left arm out long, stretch it towards the front edge of the mat. Maybe you cross it over towards your right side. Take in a breath. And then bringing the left hand back down onto the mat. Inhale the right arm all the way up to the ceiling. And as you exhale, land the right hand down onto the floor. Take an inhale, left arm lifts. Exhale, beginning to thread the left arm through towards the right without dropping the shoulder. And then inhale, left arm lifts. Exhale, thread the left arm through. Inhale, left arm lifts. As you exhale, thread the left arm all the way through this time, bringing the shoulder chikundia towards the floor. And then you can reach the right arm long. You might even cross it over to the left edge of the mat as you increase your twist. Stretch out into both arms. Reach through the fingertips, make the arms a little longer. Take in a breath. So you exhale, take your right hand back to the mat. And inhale, left arm reaches all the way up to the ceiling. Exhale, bring the left hand all the way down onto the ground. Begin to tuck the toes, lift up the hips, downward facing dog. And find some movement here in your downward facing dogs. Relax the head, take the feet wider if you need to. Play around with your stance here in downward facing dog. Sometimes a shorter stance is needed, sometimes a longer stance is needed. You just walk it out, shake the hips from side to side. And as you take your next inhale, begin to bring the gaze forward. As you exhale, take a little bend in the knees and begin to walk the feet to the front of the mat. Lift up halfway lift. Exhale into forward fold. Inhale and wide arms rise all the way up to the top in high mountain. As you exhale, catch your right wrist and take a side stretch over to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, catch the left wrist and a side stretch over to the right. Inhale, come all the way up through center. As you exhale, fold and forward over the legs. Bend the knees, lift the hands out behind you, and then clasp the hands together. Begin to see if you can lift the knuckles towards the ceiling. Wiggle the shoulder blades in towards each other. Take a breath, push the knuckles high, drop the head down low in your forward fold. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out. Hold on to the clasp here in the knuckles, and then slowly begin to roll all the way up to stand. And as you rise all the way up to stand, begin to send the knuckles all the way down towards the ground in a stand and back bend. Squeeze the glutes as you press the hips forward. Take a breath. Exhale, forward fold, bend through the knee. Beginning to lift the knuckles all the way back up towards the ceiling. Allowing the head to sink down nice and low. Wiggle into the shoulders, find more lift here in the arms, more squeeze between the shoulder blades. Take in a breath. Long exhale. Inhale, slowly rising all the way back up to stand. Hold on to the clasp here in the hands. Squeeze the shoulder blades tighter. Beginning to come into your stand and back bend as you press the knuckles all the way down towards the ground. And then slowly begin to fold all the way forward, lifting the knuckles to the sky. Allowing the head to relax. And this time releasing the hands all the way down onto the floor. Taking an inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands to the mat, step the right foot back. Land the right knee down onto the floor. Taking an inhale, lift both arms all the way up to the ceiling. Exhale, land on the hands on the floor, step the right foot into forward fold. Inhale, wide arms rise all the way up to the top, high mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale and halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat, step the left foot back. Land the left knee on the floor. Lift both arms all the way up to the ceiling. Take a breath here. Exhale, hands to the mat, step back plank. From plank, lower all the way down onto the ground. Ready for your back bend. Hands can be wherever they feel comfortable on the mat, or maybe you're coming onto elbows. Take an inhale as you lift into your back bend, squeezing your buttocks as you lift. Exhale, fold all the way back down onto the mat. Inhale, lift the chest, squeeze the glutes. Exhale, lower back down to the mat. Inhale, lift on the chest, squeeze the glutes. Exhale, bring it all the way back down onto the mat. Slide the right hand out to the right. Bend the left knee. And then scorpion tail through your hips here, crossing the left toes over to the right. Take a breath. Exhale, come all the way back through center. Slide the left hand left, bend the right knee. Take a breath. Exhale into your scorpion tail, crossing the right toes over to the left. Take a breath. As you exhale, come all the way back down onto your belly. Place the hands along by the ribs, press into tabletop to downward facing dog. Lifting the hips high in down dog, taking any movement here that you feel you need, that you like. And as you take your next inhale, gaze forward. As you exhale, make your way to the front of the mat. Step or jump forward, lift up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale and wide arms rise all the way up to the top, high mountain. Exhale, fold and forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step the right foot back. Land the right knee on the floor. Inhale, lift both arms all the way up to the ceiling. Exhale, land the right hand on the floor, sweep the left arm up to the sky. Allow the weight of the hips to shift forward, and then see if you can catch a hold of your right foot behind you. Roll in the left side of the chest open, take a breath here. Exhale, land on the left hand on the floor. Lift the right knee and step into forward fold. Amazing. Inhale and wide arms rise up to the top. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat, step the left foot back. Land the left knee on the floor. Inhale, lift the arms all the way overhead. Exhale, left hand to the floor, right arm sweeps to the sky. Shift the weight of the hips forward, see if you can catch a hold of your left foot in your right hand. Squeeze your heel in towards your bottom. Lift and open the right shoulder. Take a breath here. Exhale, release left foot, right hand on the floor. Step all the way back into plank. Take a breath in plank and lower all the way down. Move through your vinyasa. Finding your back bends into your downward facing dogs. Pedal it through the legs. Taking a deep breath in, a deep breath out. And as you inhale, beginning to bring the gaze forward. Exhale, making your way up to the front of the mat, step or jump. Lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale and wide arms rise all the way up to the top. As you exhale, fold and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step the right foot back. As you inhale, rise all the way up, high crescent lunge. Take in a breath. Exhale, hands to the mat, step forward, forward fold. Inhale, wide arms rise up to the top, high mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step the left foot back. Rise all the way up, high crescent lunge. Take in a breath. Exhale, hands to the mat, step back, plank, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg sweeps all the way up to the ceiling. As you exhale, curl the right knee into the nose. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, bend the right knee into scorpion tail. Take a breath. As you exhale, step the right foot just behind the right hand. Place the left heel on the floor. Rise up, warrior one. Take a breath in warrior one. Exhale, cactus in the arms. Clasp the hands behind the back. Squeeze the flesh between the shoulders. Take an inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, forward fold, humble warriors. Lifting the knuckles towards the ceiling. Fold over your right leg. Squeezing the shoulder blades in towards each other. Take an inhale, lift and sweep both arms all the way up to the ceiling, warrior one. Exhale, plant the hands on the mat. Step back plank. Lower down through chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And as you inhale, lift the left leg high. Exhale, curl the left knee into the nose. Inhale, left leg lifts high. Exhale, bend the left knee, twist into scorpion tail. Open up through the hip. Take a breath. Exhale, step the left foot behind the left hand. Place the right heel on the floor, rise up, warrior one. Seeing if you can level out the hips. Take a breath in. Exhale, cactus arms to clasp the hands behind the back. Squeeze the flesh between the shoulder blades. Hold the hands as if you've got something you want to kind of protect between the hands. Take an inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, forward fold. Lifting the knuckles a little higher. Squeezing the flesh between the shoulder blades. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Inhale, lift and sweep both arms all the way back up to the ceiling in warrior one. Exhale in the hands to the mat, step back plank. Take it all the way through your vinyasa, chaturangas, up dogs, downward facing dog. Find a little movement in the legs and downward facing dog. And as you inhale, rise onto tiptoes. Exhale, land on the knees on the floor. Inhale to a cow. Exhale to cat. Inhale through your cow. Exhale through your cat. Inhale through center. Exhale, extend the right leg all the way out behind you. Take a bend in the right knee and then sweep the left hand behind you. Catch a hold of your right foot. Lift the right kneecap up towards the ceiling. Think here about pushing the ground away, lifting the chest. Take in a breath. Exhale, bring the left hand to the floor. Extend the right leg long. From here, rock forward on the left knee. And then begin to lower the chest all the way down onto the floor. Lift and squeeze the right leg as high as you can go. Bring the right knee to meet the left so your bottom's sticking up in the air. And then slide the heart forward and up to the sky. Into your back bend. Downward facing dog. Take a long full breath here in down dog. A long breath out. Inhale, rise to tiptoes. Exhale the knees to the floor, dip in the belly, lifting the head and the hips in cow. Exhale through cat. Inhale to cow. Exhale to cat. Inhale through center. Exhale, send the left leg back behind you. Bend through the left knee. And then see if you can reach the right hand behind you and catch a hold of your left foot. Lift the left kneecap up towards the ceiling. See if you can lift up out from your left wrist and begin to open up the right side of the chest here. Take a breath. Exhale, right hand to the floor. Extend the left leg out long. Begin to rock forward on the right knee. Bend the elbows, lower the chest towards the floor. Squeeze your left leg high. From here, land the left knee beside the right. Slide the heart forward and all the way up towards the ceiling in your back bend. Beautiful. To a downward facing dog. Wiggling it out in the legs and downward facing dog. And as you inhale, bring the gaze forward. Exhale and step or jump the feet all the way up to the hands. Lift up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, wide arms rise all the way up to the top high mountain. Exhale, fold and forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands. Step the left foot back and lift and sweep the right leg all the way up into the air, one-legged dog. Take in a breath. Exhale, curl the right knee into the nose. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, bend the right knee, scorpion tail twist. Take in a breath as you open up through your right hip. And exhale, step the right foot behind the right hand. Place the left heel on the floor, rise all the way up, warrior one. Take a breath. Exhale, cactus the arms, clasp the hands. Squeeze the flesh between the shoulder blades, take in a breath. Exhale, humble warriors, forward fold. Lift and squeeze the knuckles up towards the ceiling, firm up the left leg. Take a breath. As you exhale, land the hands all the way down onto the floor. Begin to lift up onto your left hip toes, so you're in a high lunge. And then walk your left hand just slightly forward of the right foot. And as you inhale, we're going to come into twisted half moon. Lift the left leg out behind you, reach your right arm up towards the ceiling. Holding it there. If you need to place a block underneath your left hand, use a block. Take in a breath. As you exhale, bend your left knee and see if you can catch a hold of your left foot in your right hand. Lift your left kneecap all the way up to the ceiling. So same movement that we did on our hands and knees, but only this time we're elevating our half moon catch. Take in a breath. As you exhale from here, see if you can hold on to your left foot, rise all the way up into twisted dancer's pose. Lifting your left arm up towards the ceiling. Take in a breath. As you exhale, bring the left knee forward into the hands. Stand and balance. Take a breath, hold the left knee up high. And then as you exhale, see if you can cross your left foot towards your right hip and allow the left knee to sink down towards the ground. Hold the foot. Maybe you can release the foot and bring the hands together. Take in a breath. Exhale, fold and forward over the legs. If you can reach the hands to the floor, reach the hands onto the floor. Take a breath here. As you exhale, come all the way back up to the top and send the left foot down to meet the right. Inhale, wide arms, right, reach all the way up to the sky. Exhale, fold and forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step the right foot back, lift and sweep the left leg all the way up into the sky, one-legged dog. Again, exhale, curl the left knee into the nose. Inhale, left leg reaches to the sky, one-legged dog. Exhale, bend the left knee, twist into your scorpion. Opening up through the hips. Take a breath in. Exhale, step the left foot behind the left hand. Right heel on the floor. Rise up through warrior one. Find your warrior one here. Take a breath. Exhale, cactus arms to clasp the hands. Squeeze the flesh between the shoulder blades. Take an inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, fold into humble warriors. Lifting the knuckles all the way up towards the ceiling. Firming up the back leg. Take in a breath. Exhale to release the hands onto the floor and then lift onto the right tiptoes. High lunge legs. From here, walking your right hand forward, using a block if you need to. Take an inhale, lift the right leg off the floor, lift the left arm towards the ceiling. Twisted half moon pose. Take a breath in here. Exhale to bend the right knee and then see if you can catch a hold of the right foot in the left hand. Lift the right knee a little higher. Take in a breath. As you exhale, beginning to see if you can rise up into twisted dancer's pose. Holding on to your right foot as you lift your right arm all the way up towards the ceiling. Hold and strong. Take in a breath. As you exhale, bring the right knee forward into the hands. Stand and balance. Hug the right knee up nice and close to the chest. Take a breath here. And then as you exhale, see if you can take your right foot into your left hip. Allow the right knee to lower down towards the ground. And you can stay here holding on to your foot. Or if you can release the foot, bring the hands together and pray. Taking a breath. Exhale, maybe you can add into the forward fold. If you've got a little bit more forward fold to give, then you could bring your hands all the way down onto the floor. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. Rising all the way back up to the top. Step the right foot by the left. Take an inhale, wide arms, reach all the way up to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step all the way back into plank. From plank, lower down, chaturanga. Find in your up dog to a child's pose. Shifting all the way back into the feet in child's pose. Allowing the forehead to rest down towards the ground. And just shake and rock the shoulders from side to side. And with your next breath, sliding the hands all the way up into the legs. Sitting up onto the knees. With the hands down by the knees, take an inhale into a kneeling cat-cow. Slide the hands to the hips, heart forward, shoulders back. Exhale, round it out through the spine, curl the chin into the chest. Inhale, slide the hands to the hips, heart forward. Exhale, round it out through the spine. Come all the way back through center. Kick those feet out from underneath you. And then with the feet out in front of you, begin to lie all the way down onto your back. And as you lie back, take an inhale to a full body stretch. Reach up through the fingers, through the toes. And as you exhale, relax into Shavasana. Shifting your body until you feel like you're settled enough on the floor to take a few deep breaths. And relax the muscles around the bones. Breathing in through the nose. Sigh it out through the mouth. Full deep breath in. Longest sigh out. With each breath, just allow the muscles ease, release the grip over your bones. And as you begin to take your next inhale, lift and stretch the arms all the way overhead. Exhale to bring the knees into the chest. And take a rock all the way up to your seat. And as you come up to find your seat, bring the palms of the hands together. Take an inhale, lift and reach the arms all the way up to the ceiling. Exhale, wide arms, bring them all the way around, back around to pray. Inhale, hands and lift and reach high. Exhale, arms wide, come all the way back around through prayer. Inhale, hands, lift and reach high. Exhale, wide arms, bring them all the way back through prayer. Bowing the forehead into the thumbs, sealing your practice this morning. Thanking yourself for showing up onto your mat. Namaste. Happy Thursday, guys.